I wish I'd watched just one more YouTube video before I set up our channel. Let me explain what happened. This is Normal Prepping, and I'm Wayne. This video is not going to be quite about prepping. However, when I watch videos and I choose videos, I feel that this is a video that I would want to see, and that's how I make my videos. I always try to make videos, the ones that I want to watch, and I wish I'd watched. And this one I wish I'd watched. Because when I was setting up our channel, I had a choice. Either do a personal account or a branded account. I thought that was pretty simple. So I did a search to figure out which one. And everybody that I watched like only 3. It wasn't everybody. I watched like 3 videos, and they said, "Oh, you need to do start off with a personal channel, and it's really easy to change to a branded if you ever need." It's not. What a personal channel is it's a channel that you start up if you just want to, basically share with your family and your friends some videos, and you don't really want to put it out there to the world. What a branded channel is a channel that you can also share with your friends and family, but you have the option so that you can give people different rights as far as they can have control over different parts of your videos. If you hire somebody outside, they can control things, whatever. It's more like a business. It's set up like a business. And also, if you ever blow up and get big and you want to sell your channel, or if you need to transfer it to another account, it's very simple with a branded. That's what brandeds are meant for. They're meant so, Normal Prepping blows up. I got, a huge amount of followers, and I'm burnt out and I want to sell the channel, then I can. If I have a personal one, I can't. It's very difficult because my name's involved. Branded also gives you a little anonymity. It kind of gives you a wall of protection as far as what people see about what you're doing and your accounts. In a personal account, when you look at the two, there really is no reason that I see of using a personal account. You can easily set up a branded account to start. And if you never use the options you have available, then you don't have to worry about it. It's like, you could buy a car that, has, that'll go 200 miles an hour, but if you want to drive 55, you're fine, but you have that option to go 150 if you want. So that's why I wish I'd just watched more, because it's interesting. This is what's really interesting. They always talk about the algorithm. And the algorithm, I think, is the thing, because when I was doing searches on my, my normal, just everyday YouTube channel that I watch videos in. So I just watch backpacking videos and, prepping videos and things like that. And I did a search there. They all sent me to these people that were honest. And they said, basically most people just need to start off with a personal account, because that's probably my history shows that that's what I watched. However, now when I ask the same question in Normal Prepping, guess what happens? They tell me I need a branded channel. I thought that's kind of interesting. But what this brings up too is, as far as prepping, because I got to bring prepping into it, it's about, we can't just rely on one source. You always have to, rely on multiple sources. I have a history in doing hazmat. And we always say when you look up a chemical, you have to have 3 different sources. And I believe that should be, I used to think that for everything, I should have 3 sources. The thing with this is I didn't really have an interest in starting this channel. I didn't think I'd really be into it. Now I found out I love it. I really enjoy, the comments and everything. And one thing that happened is, now when you go to transfer, and that's what got me really upset. I actually went backpacking for 2 days and tried to get away, and I couldn't. Because what I found out is when I transfer the account from a personal account, which I had Normal Prepping under, into a branded account, then I would lose all of my likes, my comments, my little hearts, all those conversations I've had with the community. We're not a huge channel. However, I thought those were important. And I actually spent 3 hours, probably a little bit over 3 hours, going through all the comments for all the videos I've done and doing screenshots and saving them in a file. And what I was going to do is if my comments didn't transfer, then I was going to put a link, I was going to put a link in there and pin it to my comments. And that way you could click on it and watch or look at all the stuff I'd already said. Because it's a reference. Because some of our conversation, it's not just between us. Other people can learn from what we've talked about. I see it already going on. And I didn't want to lose that. So I made sure I did that. And then I got a little ahead of myself and I couldn't handle it. I watched a lot of videos. I can't tell you how many videos I've watched on how to transfer from a personal account to a branded account. And all I kept saying is, Wayne, what an idiot. Why didn't you just if you would have just done a branded account before, everything would be just peachy keen. It's all you had to do. I just kept kicking myself for that. And then I kept making sure, do I actually have a personal account? YouTube, it's very difficult to find if you have a branded account. I won't go into that. There's videos on it. Watch 3 or more. But you have to find out first. You may have set up originally as a branded account. So I was worried about the transfer because you lose everything. And that's where it was killing me. And then also I kept hearing these horror stories that if you transfer it incorrectly because you have to delete one account. What you do is you make this new account. It's a branded account. You name it the same as your account. So that would be normal prepping. I'm in normal prepping now. You get to the screen and says you want to transfer this to this. You want to transfer normal prepping to normal prepping. Well, yeah, but make sure you got the right one because if you don't, guess what? Everything's gone. And that's another thing with branded accounts. If you have a branded account and you accidentally or gets deleted, you have an option of getting it back. It doesn't look from what I checked out and what I was listening to, that if you have a normal or just a personal account and you delete it, there's no getting it back. And that scared the heck out of me. So I watch these videos. Belinda and I tried for many times to try. We did a practice because I thought I'll practice on our original, my personal account and try to transfer that. Well, guess what I did? And this is another thing you should know. I've been telling everybody this one because when I went to transfer it, I was getting this error every time when I was doing my practice. And I was trying to start a new account under my personal account. And every time I did it, I kept getting this error. So I tried it again. And then I looked it up and they said, maybe you got, your virus software is interfering, or you got to close this and empty your cache and get rid of your cookies and, basically do a jig. So I did all that and I kept trying it. And all of a sudden what happened is I got this error that says that I've used my phone number too many times to verify it. Well, guess what? Once you do that error, it's not coming back. You can never use your phone number again, forever. It's amazing. It's like, and I see their point because they're trying to keep us from getting, getting hacked. But still, they could give me like a 24 hours and I could use it again or do some kind of, way of proving myself, but they don't. So now I can't use my phone anymore with Google. Thanks, Google. And so that's all messed up. So that's another thing to really pay attention to. And once again, just if you're going to start your account, and you probably already have, and even if you've already started it, if you don't have any videos, do the transfer now because you're not going to lose anything. You'll lose all the comments you made on other people's pages, I guess, is what I understand. But right now, just go there. There's a whole bunch of videos out there. Look at many of them, and they'll tell you how to, transfer from a personal account to a branded account. And I recommend starting there. I wish I had. So, and it's easy if you don't have any videos. You don't have to worry about losing anything. So, well, that's basically, where I've been. And then, because I had a whole week I couldn't answer comments. Because I didn't answer comments because I was concerned that I would lose They'd all disappear once I transferred. And I was scared to transfer. I wanted to do all my research before I transferred. So I gave it a week, and I wanted to calm down, which I didn't do a very good job of. And I just kept, thinking in my head, running it over my head, and getting prepared. So on Friday, I decided I'm doing it. And actually, it was Thursday night I decided to do it. Thursday night I decided to do it. It took forever. It says on the thing, it says, it'll take 10 minutes. Wait 10 minutes. Ooh, 10 minutes. I waited 10 minutes many times. It just went into, I had 2 blank channels, and I freaked out. I thought, oh no, I deleted my channel. I mean, how heartbreaking. I was just lost. I'm like, I lost my channel. I lost everything, all that work. I mean, I could start over again, but it's just not the same. And so I was watching, I just kept watching it. So I kept, checking my account, and it had been a couple hours. Nothing happened. Then Belinda came home, and it's just about then is when it started. That was, I started the process at 5. About 9 o'clock, at about 7:30, I guess it was, at night, it had transferred my history. It showed all the videos I'd watched. They were in both. My old video, I had it, my other one still had kind of some stuff in it, and then that had, my new one had history. So I thought, oh, good. It's starting to transfer. Things are looking good. And I got kind of a little bit excited. So then at 9 o'clock, right before I went to bed, I looked at it, still just my history. I woke up, I get up early. I woke up at 3 in the morning, plus that's all I could think about. I woke up at 3 in the morning. I checked my account. I checked normal prepping. And what did it say? Only my history had transferred. I'm like, I thought they said 10 minutes, and I was really getting upset. And then I emailed, not emailed, they have this help thing for YouTube, which from what I've heard that they don't really look at it, I don't think, unless you're a major player. But I thought, what the heck? So I wrote them my problem. And then I also put it on the community board, which takes about 24 hours for somebody to answer, which people do on that one. So I did that, and it wasn't that much longer, and all of a sudden things started to happen. I started to get parts of my channel started to be on my new section. And then I had all of it, but it still wasn't the branded. It didn't say it was a branded yet. So I'm thinking, are they just giving my old channel back? I didn't know. And then I'd say about 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I got it. It was branded. And I kept double checking. I mean, I was just like, wow, just amazing. So then I just sat down, just started knocking out the comments. All of a sudden, life felt good. I was having a blast. I mean, all these people I've been wanting to, I've been seeing these comments, and I've been wanting to answer them, and I had it in my head already what I was going to say. And you guys got knocked out some, I mean, just blown away by your comments. You guys do some really, really, really good comments. I'm learning so much, and that's what I want from this community. I want to learn, from you, and you can learn some things from me. I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. I mean, I learn that, every day. So it was fun. I knocked those out. And then I thought, well, hopefully, they didn't get deleted. So last night I was still a little sketchy. I got up this morning, opened it up, and for some crazy reason, they didn't delete all the old comments. So far, my old comments that I had on there, my old likes, all my hearts that I give you when I give you guys love, they were still there. I was so excited. So hopefully, maybe they fixed that issue. I'm not sure. And I've looked. I can't tell you how many times I check it. Is it branded? And it is. So, that's it. That's where I'm at. And I know I babbled on here a little bit, but this is kind of important for me to tell you. And, just make sure if you set up an account, do a branded, my recommendation, not a personal. Thank you.